Thank you for that. Check, check, check. All right, sorry guys. Actually, I may have fucked up on this. I forgot about my audio settings. Sorry. Yeah, so I have a new computer, and I may have just DMCA'd myself earlier. That sucks. On the VOD. So I'm going to have to make a highlight. Because I forgot about this shit in the set. OBS has some great features, but when you have a complicated setup like I do... Let me see where my VOD track is and see if I'm okay. Audio track 2, Twitch VOD track is 1. Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. Now I'll be good. But yeah, I think I DMCA'd myself at the beginning. I'll have to highlight it. Fucking the shit you gotta do to do anything cool. Alright. Eventually I will have sound. Eventually I will have sound. I definitely do right now. Alright, let's see how this... I'm gonna try this new noise suppression too and hear how that sounds. I gotta add plugins back and stuff. Alright. Can't believe I fucked that up though. Oh yeah, it didn't fuck it up. It's... You need a soothing voice after you get wrecked in ladder. Welcome everybody. Welcome back for everybody that was here. Yep, you definitely will hear me now. I have to adjust some things. So what it is I have all this... Yeah, it's ESL. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to smoke on fucking ESL. My bad. Whatever, we'll edit this on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what I'm in past, present, or future, but I'm here. Wherever here is, whenever here is, we are here. Or you are there. Or I am there. Either way, here we go. Our first game of Dong Ray Gu versus Spiffy B after I just got absolutely bodied by Neo Shaggy in my matches. Oh, damn. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I was already doing the thing. Now Future Dave is in the lobby. Future Dave is getting ready to go into the game. And you guys can time it from that message right there when I said that. Alright, anyway. Here we are, guys. First game of the night. I haven't been doing as much casting lately. It feels like... plus, we had a lot of Kirk down over the last couple of weeks. Guess what? Not so much now. We're going to ease up. Here we are, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Site Delta in the green. Give it up for Spiffy B. His opponent in the upper left. He's red. Give it up for Dong Regu. I believe, is he on a team now? I thought he might be actually on a team now. Dong Regu is a pretty good player. He's an OG. Let's see what Spiffy B's doing. He's going to the high ground. So I don't think he's going to do any 2-racks Reaper openers. No low racks, low ground 2-racks openers, sorry. Low racks. I said low racks. Well, here you go. Well, Judgment, the thing about league placements is sometimes if you're going by the border, your placement, here's a little hint. Unless there's a glitch in the system, your league placement's going to be what your final MMR is, so don't take it as a bad thing. If you were like, say you started out and you ended the season with Diamond 2 MMR, but that season you did get to... I gotta change this to the ESL logos. You know, you ended the season, or you started the season as Masters 3 and somehow ended into Diamond 2. You would start the next season after your placement match and as Diamond 2, unfortunately, as it's a new season. Funnily enough, on day 1 of the season, oh my god, guys, speaking of what day 1, what is this from Spiffy B? He's getting cool. I was gonna catch Special and Neo Shaggy, who I just played, but they're waiting for Special, so I hopped in this series. Dong Regu and Spiffy B. Spiffy B bringing out the spice. He's going pretending to be like a 1-1-1 with no CC. He's going Proxy Factory. He's going probably Cyclones or something. But this is very, very cheeky and crafty. And this is Dong Regu he's playing, so he knows he's going to have to cheese him. Spiffy B is a Masters 3 player, so... the kind of guy I hit on the ladder. A bunch of you guys know him. He's in here quite a bit. He's a pretty decent Terran, but still... he's going for a Proxy Reactor Factory. He's playing Mech. But a very, very cheeky way of playing Mech. Dong Regu opening pretty standard. Just really fast metabolic boost. That's about it. But it's ultimately very standard play from our Zerg player. Naturally, what are the first two things? Okay, this factory finished up first. He's just now starting to CC. Dong Regu kind of can see some of it. But I don't think he can see the CC anyway. But anyway, he's going to have 2 more Cyclones on this side. This is pretty crazy stuff. Alright, and welcome everybody, Duck Cuddler. Judgment, my point is, don't worry about the placement start. You're probably 2 seconds away from the other thing. From whatever your MMR was, you might just be a couple games away from getting your previous ranking. Alright guys, I'm going to talk about the game though anyway. We can talk about placements after, because this one's a little spicy and I only had 2 hours of sleep, so I didn't tell you guys that before, but I'm extremely tired. Got a little coffee before it anyway. Let's see if this game's gonna be faster or not. Oh, what the hell? There's boys pulled, but this Spiffy B taking out an Overlord. Hitting hot with 3 Cyclones. The Spine Crawler's a good trick. Oh my god, yeah, there's just not enough repair DPS. The Cyclones are getting chewed for breakfast. And with that, the push is held. Still 6 SCVs, and I believe 3 Cyclones and a Reaper went down. Proxy, oh god, the factory's gonna be revealed, and you know what? Honestly, what he should have done is go off of Cyclones here. Now, I would channel Gumiho. From this, I would have went Hellions, or I would have went Widow Mines. If you're gonna be this greasy, go in to do it full grease. You wanna go Hellions or Widow Mines, because he scouted that Dong Regu's going Ling Bane, most likely, and it is Dong Regu. He's going to Roach War now because he knows it's Mech, but still. Anyway, This could have been really good. It was kind of a deadly looking punch, but I think his follow-up should have been Hellions or Widow Mines from the proxy. I'm not even joking. And the reason is because when he's got a GG well played, it's called Dong Regu going to take the first game pretty rapidly with a pretty spicy opener. Cool build, but honestly, I think he needed a follow-up, but that was very committed. There was 6 SCVs, 3 Cyclones, and a Reaper. Again, if you're going to go on, you got to channel Goomy God and be but that was still a pretty creative one. I've seen Special do some stuff like that. A few other players. Han Mono actually took a game off somebody in KSL doing something similar. Special's done that too, actually. What am I saying? All right, everybody. And as is usual form, Special might have forfeit. I don't know if he did. If he didn't, he got in late. So we were all going to catch him, but Neo Shaggy, I think, got the walkover. And I would have liked catching Neo Shaggy too. Max Pax versus Rain going on. Steadfast got 2-0'd by Dolan. Dolan versus Heroes going on? Oh my god. Kira did end up making the check-in too. I almost messaged Kira to check. Anyway, here we are on to game number 2. Is this one going to be a short but sweet one? Spawning in the upper left-hand corner. It is our American. In the green, give it up for Spiffy B, our Terran player. Bringing us the cheese in game number 1. His opponent in the bottom right in the red. Give it up for Mr. DRG. It is Dong Regu. That's right. It's like you took a pasta sauce and stuck your dong in it. Wait, did I say that out loud? Dong Regu. Well, anyway, guys. On the second one. Let's see what happens. And again, I think that almost was really strong, but it was just a little off. Kingpin 1985, thank you for the follow. Do appreciate it. I'm guessing you're a fellow 38-year-old like me, or thereabouts. You may not be yet, but greatly appreciate the follow. Alright, anyway, guys, here we are. Getting into it. Well, nothing too exciting. This one looks to be a little more standard. From Spiffy B, at least. Dong Regu's a pretty standard player. So he's going with a, so far, looking pretty standard opener. No extra gas or anything cheeky. Why is he a little late on his... Somehow he ended up... It felt a little late for his CC, but he did go orbital and second CC with the Reapers. And all normal stuff. I just felt like, you know... Again, he's a Masters 3 Terran player still. Dong Regu, a legend of old. Korean pro player. DRG is literally like the... I think he is... He's one of the oldest pro players. Currently. And I forgot to set the ESL stuff again. Full Heart beat Trigger? Really? Damn, Scary Wyvern. That's crazy. My boy Full Heart beat my boy Trigger. Not Trigger. Full Heart's pretty good, but I don't know how well he'd advance. Trigger's usually like... It's either Trigger or Estrella are like the only two that usually make it to the semis or finals. Dare I say it, the finals in an EPT America. Semis... We've seen Special. We've seen a lot of guys and gals get there. Future. Future's obviously really good. Cham is definitely solid, by the way. Cham is ridiculously cracked. Alrighty, here we go. It's going to be a 1-1-1 opener. Not too surprisingly from our Terran player, I think. Wait, what is this? Okay, he doesn't have a tech lab yet, but I'm guessing this is going to be a Banshee opener. Could be something a little different. We don't see the tech lab just yet, but with the 3cc build, usually it's going to be Banshees. Still no tech lab. Tech lab, bud. Spiffy B, mate, you're a little scuffed on your build, unfortunately. Unless he's not going for it. most of the time you're going right for a tech lab right there. You're going to swap it. It would have swapped already, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't know what his plan is with this gas. He's getting another gas. Oh, he's going Liberator. Okay, that's different. So he's going for Heli and Liberator play. He still has his Reaper alive. No harassment, no information. Looks like Dong Regu is going to have a little more than Spiffy B. Spiffy B is getting his third orbital command center. Exactly right. Well, hey, well, happy birthday in 4 days, Kingpin. That's pretty funny. So, a fellow boomer to the Twitch Zoomers. We're actually not boomers, but you know. About a quarter of my chat would call you a boomer. Alright, anyway. Or all the people that are good at Starcraft, too, for the most part. Alright, Liberator. Sorry about that, guys. Is going out. I don't know if that was... I don't believe that was scouted at all. Nope, that Overlord did not see it. Queens are in a decent position, so this probably won't get much done, if anything. In fact, this is a strange timing for Lib, so Dong Regu may not expect it, but his queens are right in position. He should be able to react immediately. There's 4 queens right here. Liberator is going to go down so fast, Dong Regu doesn't even notice. Drones are being targeted. He gets 3, 4. Wait, what? How did he get 5 drones? That's such an awkward timing. Like, that's literally going full NA right there, guys. That is going full NA right there. He traded the Liberator, which is quite expensive, might I add, for 5 drones. In a weird way, is it worth it? Not really, because he got himself behind in stim and stuff. He did catch Dong Regu off guard, so I think that counts as something. This man is punching above his weight in this matchup. But still, he does have the bragging rights that, you know, I did take off 5 drones. And Dong Regu didn't even react. Like, he literally didn't. The 1 queen took it out. That was pretty funny. Dong Regu didn't react for the entirety of the time, but the 1 queen eventually killed it. Ay, ay, ay. Not like this. 51 to 65 workers. 50B doing good economically, but Dong Regu already has his lair, so consequently, he has Bane speed. Centrifugal hooks here going down pretty quickly with his 1-1. That being said, 1-1 is pretty much on par for timing. Funnily enough, armor's done a little sooner. Stims completed. Combat shields on the way behind it. For Spiffy B, he's going Marine tank, as you see here. I like this from Dong Regu going for some information. And he's just getting his creep spread, getting his force situated. Dong Regu, a pretty standard Ling Bane player, usually. He's quite good. Alright, guys. Hi, Cindy. How you doing? You're 17 years old? Yeah, okay, Rigatron. Rigatron's usually complaining about his wife and stuff in chat, and he's claiming to be 17. Ay. Feel like this is a bad IRC chat room right here, chat. Can you time who out? Rhymes better that way. Ay. Alright. Double medevac drop. Not even, if we can call it that. It's more like 1.4 medevac drop. Going into the main base of Dong Regu. He's got a macro hatch behind it. Has his 4th done. And it looks like he's going full set. He has 77 workers. This is actually going to be a powerful attack from our Zerg. His army supply is pretty good. Decent positioning from Spiffy B, but can he hold all these Banes? He's got it not all together. Tanks are decent. Doesn't pull anything. There's just so many Banelings. Drop on the other side. Chiseling at this layer, though. Not really a very potent drop. And like that, 23 workers fell. The Lings trying to get some damage. There's still a Baneling here. Actually, Spiffy B holds that. The drop is cleaned up. Ultimately, though, not really accomplishing much. What actually was traded? Yeah, he got some workers, but 23 workers, mate. They're on equal footing on trades. He's not dead just yet. I like that he's going right back to his fort, but look at how much damage was dealt to the CC. It's going to be built on fire, I feel like, as we go into it. Cinny. Yeah, we're on a 2-minute delay. We are on a 2-minute delay. All right, anyway, here we go, guys. Big push coming into the natural. Oh my god. Dong Regu getting some work done. If only there was a tank on the high ground, guys. That actually would have been pretty nice. Still, unfortunately for him, he's not done horribly, but he didn't close the wall, guys. If he closed the wall, that would have been a few less banelings right there. Third base getting reamed in on again. Our Terran player down 41 supply to 143. And the Lings just don't stop. They're coming pouring across the map. Funneling in. GG, well played's called. And Dong Regu is going to take the game number 2. Alright, pretty fun series still. High City is 22. Dong Regu versus Full Heart. 2-0. Wait, what? Dude, Dolan just 2-0'd Hero? Dong Regu, what the fuck? Dolan 2-0'd Hero. Oh, yeah, guys, this is crazy. We got some good ones. Dong Regu versus Full Heart coming up. Dolan versus... Damn, Trigger got knocked out and Hero. Is Max Pack still alive? Max Pax versus Rain is or was going on. Maples versus Clem. Maples got Clem? Jesus Christ. Beyond versus Winter. Oh, my man Mixu's playing tonight, too. That would be cool, too. All right, guys, 1 second. GG, Spiffy B. Well tried. Well, good efforts. Game 1 was extra spicy. Game 2 was pretty solid. I was not expecting it. Okay, fine. Okay. I want to see what Dolan's playing. I just wanted to cover a different series. Everybody except for Steadfast is covering one. I was going to get Dolan's game. But we're going to get Full Heart versus Dong Regu. Full Heart's got to be buzzing. He beat Trigger. Holy shit. Full Heart did take him out. Alright, anybody... Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Oceanborn. In the blue, give it up for Dong Regu, our Korean Zerg player. His opponent in the bottom right, representing Root Gaming in the red. Give it up for Full Heart. Our Protoss player. Play Protoss? Based. Alright, again, I didn't update my logos. Apologies to ESL for that. It is Monday. My stomach is off. I'm going to probably follow another person's camera in case I have to go take some Pepto quick. Actually, I'm going to follow the Cranky Ducklings. We're going to follow Mr. Light, guys. Give me just a minute as we come back. I got to look for some stomach medicine quick in the cabinet. Oh, wow, he's going to Cannon Rush, by the way. Cannon Rush Reno from Mr. Full Heart. crossed over, and that cast casted itself. GG. I missed the entire thing. Sorry about that. Alright, guys. So, 2 minutes of absolutely nothing for most of it. I really, really, really needed to find some pep, though. Alright guys, going into game 2, this time I am here, and if you notice, look at this. Oh my god, you can actually see me, my camera's not dirty. So, at least something in my house is not dirty, and it's this lens on my camera. The camera itself is probably dirty. But still, count for something, right? Looks a little better, huh? Anyway, I'll take it. Jesus Christ, imagine how my guitar videos would have been, or everything that I got on TikTok and stuff. Anyway, here we are, back into it, game number 2, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Hard Lead in the blue. Give it up for Dong Regu, our Zerg player. And his opponent in the upper left. In the red, give it up for Full Heart. In the red. Oh boy. Why don't you like my chat, Cindy? You're basically just like everybody. Pig left the game? Wait, why'd Pig leave the game? Is Pig okay? Alright. Full Heart again with a cannon rush. Dong Regu looking over. Full Heart just goes full ascend, guys. I like Full Heart's effort and admire his tenacity, but at the same time, this is going to be scouted. It's kind of a jank cannon rush. It's kind of like Griff. We know he's a cannon rusher, but damn. Full Heart cannon rush trigger out of this. And now he is trying to cannon rush Dong Regu. He's just too good, apparently. It's like, alright, it's a proxy. I'm now gonna have 2 hatches. My opponent, not gonna have any. He's gonna be behind on some stuff. Full Heart, what's he gonna do now? Well, smartly, Dong Regu is gonna keep this just out of range of the cannon so he can get some information. Still, spawning pool's about 70%, 75% done. Yeah, Dong Regu cleaned it up easy. I saw that from the end. I'm like, well, this story pretty much spoke for itself. The scuffed cannon rush versus a not so scuffed defense. The tale is old as time. The cannon rush is held, but honestly, I would like Full Heart changing his strategy a bit. He's on proxy 2 gate. Roach Warren's already on its way. The thing is, it's kind of funny. When you open standard, even, you can get a Roach Warren out. If your economy's uncontested, and he's gonna have 2, that's right, count them, 2 hatcheries. So more queens, more production. He's going to be able to pump out the stuff. What Judgment said it's good. I mean, it certainly looks a lot better. I know it's not the ESL, but it's amazing how much better it looked. I apologize that we're not getting into everything. It's going to be Stalkers for the opener from Full Heart, who is trying to get this shield battery out. He will before there's revs. The Roaches might just go right away. Only 1 Stalker out for the moment. Gonna poke and prod a little bit. Still, Roachy boys cometh. And here come the Ravs. Nothing out of the main hatch, just at this low ground 3rd base. I'm surprised Full Heart's not proxying a robo or something. He's gonna go straight to. Ooh, he actually gets a shot off from the cannon. Nice job fending the queens off by our cannon rusher. Notice that Dong Regu isn't really injecting. He's trying to save the energy for transfuses to give him even more defense potential. So that said, more queens in production. Full Heart getting more stalkers. He's stiffly supply blocked. Is going to have another photon cannon. Still, This is quite the startup. This actually is not so bad as I'd imagine as it was in the first game. In the main base, notice how Dong Ragu is just building overlords up here. This is actually extremely smart. This base is uncontested. So he's going to have 2 hatch production, but he's only just focusing on saturation up there and getting overlords. He could start doing something else. And if he needed to, he could technically macro too. Or he's just going to go full send across the map. Alright, so this is actually an interesting strategy from our Zerg player. He's going to lose an overlord. The 4 Stalker is going to be not so threatening to all these units. On the other side, there's absolutely nothing but a photon cannon, a pylon, and that be that the forge and the core are going to be breached pretty soon. And that's going to prevent Stalkers and photon cannons from being made. That being said, a couple drones going down is absolutely nothing. The supply blocks, not that much. I don't like this position for our Protoss player, Mr. Cannon Rusher, full heart, in some trouble. He does have money for a Nexus, and he still has a probe. I'm surprised he's not dropping a Nexus over here, mate. He could have actually dropped like a Stargate or something alternatively. Looks like he has chosen to build a Nexus somewhere. Where? I don't know. I see. He had money, he spent it on maybe another Stalker. But he should have went for a Stargate or something behind this root fleet. Sounds crazy, but it just be what it be. Okay, some drones are pulled down. There's only 3 drones for Dong Ragu. Full heart trying to drop something. Now he's going to have to defend against all this Ravager Queen and some Ling. Shield batteries are going to help out a bit. He has to be careful not to eat these vials. It's a micro game. Does he do it? Does our Cannon Rusher win? Let's see. He's actually doing pretty good. Full heart is ahead in army supply. GG's call that he takes game number 2. Taking down Trigger. Now actually taking a game off Dong Ragu. Oh my god, this is crazy, guys. He takes a game. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy stuff, guys. Look at this. I'm looking sharp. I am looking sharp. Holy shit. Even so, this is what I went to work in. And our Cannon Rusher from Root Gaming does it at a game. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure he's going to Cannon Rush again, but we'll see. We shall see, folks. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Solaris, this time in the blue. It is Dong Ragu. His opponent in the bottom left, he's red. Going for a high ground again. Certainly going to Cannon Rush. From Root Gaming, it is full heart. It is match point for either of them. This is 100% going to be a Forge unless I'm absolutely crazy. Or he's absolutely crazy. He's like, I'm going to go Nexus first with the high ground. And then Forge fast expand. 100%. 100%. This time, guess what, full heart? You're going to face a pool first. From the old goo of Dong Ray. This could just be a build order counter right here for Zerg, depending on what his build is. And why does he do it in the same spot every game? That's the thing that makes me a little baffled. Drone going down, probes going for it. Doing a little bit of micro battle, but the other drone is going to make its way down still. That being said, this is why he's going to have a saved cannon, but the cannon's not in range. He doesn't have a pylon there or anything to wall it off. Something to consider as a Cannon Rusher. Even though the pool's going down, he is going to need to try to wall this off. That'd just be the way she goes. He's not going to do so far. Hatch going down. Other probes alive. Photon cannon going to prevent this from doing anything for the meantime, but it's going to be a fast Roach build. Way different than game number 2, that's for sure. Oh, that's true, DRG. Solar actually did. Solar won GSL. Dong Ragu would be another interesting win in GSL. I gotta say, I'm a little sad. Dolan, I'm happy for Dolan. Like, trust me, it's kind of cool to see. That's definitely an upset, to say the least. But, man, I'm feeling bad for Hero. And that's no disrespect to Dolan. Dolan's actually a sweetheart of a guy. I know that doesn't mean anything from playing and whatever, but Dolan is truly a really good dude. Meeting him was an experience. All right, the other probe, I believe... Nope, that went down to the Lings. But this photon cannon will eventually finish up. The wall should be completely fine. Only one surface area on the pylon, if that's what's attacked. Cybernetics core is built fast. Photon cannon gonna fall behind it, but still the roaches are already immediately out before even a stalker could go. And the roaches, yep, this is not gonna be going so hot for Full Heart. I can tell you right now. There's one pylon powering it all. Photon cannon in the front and the back are kind of nice, but there's already a Ravager out. There's gonna be 3 Ravagers super fast. The Queen and the Roach are gonna help out with the fight. Photon cannon actually eating a lot. He gets the Queen, but still the problem is, oh, now there's even the Lings coming behind this as well. It was just 4 Lings. Shield battery not quite out yet. This is a battle of micro and few units. The probe going down is certainly not good for Full Heart. He gives it his best effort. Our NA Cheesy Protoss is trying to make God's work happen, but Corrosive Biles be good. Another Ravager's coming in. I think this... I love the Robo. I love everything, but he lost the second probe. And with that, that's a GG. Dong Regu takes it. Full Heart is a Root Gaming Cannon Rusher. TQ or get slamped. All right, guys. New to the scene? What do you mean? My camera's looking really good. Not bad for what it is. All right, we're gonna go to Beyond versus Clem. Clem versus Beyond. We got a TVT. I'm excited for this one, guys. Looks like me and Mr. Pig are cast at this one. Damn, I didn't get shit. We got Full Heart is the Go Protoss of the night, apparently, on the Dave stream, unless Maples did. Oh, actually, Maples got eliminated by Clem, unfortunately. The fact that I'm covering Clem's the reason why I know it from looking at the bracket before. Unlucky for Mape. We like upsets here, but damn, Full Heart versus Trigger. Kind of makes me sad for Trigger and stuff, too. You know, everything. It's tournaments. Still, it's just the EPT. Trigger's doing just fine. He's doing great in ESL Masters. Sorry, guys. Clem had to pause for some reason. We're just waiting for that. That's why I'm here. And still on the scene. Dolan 2-0'd Hero. God damn. So 2 Protoss out. Special versus Neo Shaggy went on to Geralt, so I don't really know what's happened from here. I'm going to refresh it. But anyway, here we go. We now have it. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Hecate. In the blue, give it up for Team Liquid's Clem. His opponent in the upper right, in the red, representing Shopify Rebellion, give it up for Beyond. Little TVT and some very high-level TVT at that. I'm pretty excited for this one. I'm so embarrassed about that with my camera. Do I have a day job? I do have a day job. I know I stream an insane amount for a guy with a... I have a full-time job at that. Whiskers. I was full-time stream. No, I didn't really want to be... I streamed even more when I didn't and put in, like, an insane amount of stream time, but I still put in a ton of stream time then. Oh, the map spray thingy? I can't do it in-game is why, and then I forgot. So thank you, Sibba John. I'm going to do that. They won't be pissed. It's happened to a lot of people. Bear with me. I'm actually going to queue that up right now so I don't forget or try. I'm going to try to do it because I had issues with mine too, or it wouldn't let me for some reason. Hang on, guys. I have to do this. Sibba John's right. All right, anyway, let's talk about the game. It's going to be a double gas opener for both. Beyond SimCitying it a little differently. He is going for, alright, you know, just Barracks Factory opener, just a little different SimCity, as I said. Yeah. But I do stream a goddamn lot. So this is like both a hobby and actually, I guess it's my side job. I can safely say it's a very low-paying side job. But it do be fun. However, I wish I could put a little less time into it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on just yet from either player. It's a little unremarkable there, but nonetheless. See what happens. Alright, Double Reaper going out. See what happens. And again, I'm going to have to highlight this. I really remember that. Alright, nothing too much to say other than they're both opening with the Cyclone. Interesting choice. No Reapers and Hellions right off the rip anyway. Your two favorite Terrans. Clement and Bion is a pretty good matchup, I'm not going to lie. Finesse. Yes. I do IT for in the industry of foods. I worked in IT for schools for years. What for it? Yeah. For a high school. It was like 15 years. And schools before that. I was in elementary schools before that. Now I work in IT for foods. And don't mind Abel Bacon. He's just a little. He's a little racist apparently in chat here. It's pizza. What it is it's basically pizza and grocery supply. I really shouldn't mention business too much on stream. I think there is something probably that would get me in trouble at work somehow for that. Double Cyclone drop from Beyond Clem, going for a Marine drop with two Cyclones. I ain't no rocket scientist, guys, but I think this goes better for Clem. But at the same time, Beyond is going to have two more Cyclones out. So, 2 Reapers, 3 Cyclones. Should be able to deflect this, but the 2 Cyclones going on this side is going to be annoying for him. Alright, look at this. The 2 Cyclones from Beyond actually getting some work done on the other side of the map first. Clem is no stranger to getting work done, though. Technically, yeah, Beyond still is going to lead more, but there's going to be more Cyclone memes. I don't like all these Cyclones. I'm not going to lie, guys. I know it's my opinion versus these guys, but so far, Clem has lost 14 workers. Beyond apparently doing... I take that back. Beyond is doing it with Cyclones. GG's call. Beyond takes it pretty quickly. Oh, man. Oops, I forgot about that. Beyond doing it pretty quickly. That was actually kind of based. I did not expect that game to go the way it did. I thought Clem might be favored with the Marine drop and then the 2 Cyclones at the front. Beyond with just 2 in the medevac, but he had 3 Cyclones and 2 Reapers to defend. 2 more in production after. That was crazy. There was nothing back home for Clem to defend, really, and Beyond actually microed that pretty well. Very well done. Very well done. Solar panels, nice. All right, guys, here we go. All right, anyway, here we are. Game number 2 already. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Golden Aura in the blue. From Team Liquid, it is Clem. His opponent in the bottom right, representing the Shopify Rebels of Shopify Rebellion, it is Beyond, who is up a point. As we get into Golden Aura, Clem looks like he's going to proxy something, and I didn't have time to change the thing. First rack's going to be proxied. It is going to be proxied 2 racks Reaper at least. Might even be a third. We'll see. This is definitely at least 2 racks Reaper. Ye old 2 racks Reaper. And Beyond coming in with the spot. Both of them, guys, honestly, both those guys came very aggressively in the first game. I thought it was going to be kind of standard. The only tell, Beyond's like setup was a little different. I didn't see the exact beginning of his build. I mean, I did. I know I was kind of looking at chat and whatever. Admittedly, so I didn't get to see the gas count, etc. Exactly. It seemed a little funky. I didn't get a full read of what was up. That being said, it is going to be 2 racks Reaper opener from Clem. Let's see if Beyond scouts it. He hasn't rallied his barracks just yet. He doesn't scout. Neither's player scouted. It's kind of like in the meta to not scout sometimes, but what is Beyond? Oh no, Beyond! He's going for a Reaper fast expand, you madman! In a tournament. Ay, 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 this is spelling disaster. Beyond is going to scout it. I'm seeing him defend this. It is Beyond after all. Second supply depot. Oh no. He's going for a factory right here. Ay, ay, ay. Clem is just going to take his time, but Beyond's Reaper is immediately going to go scout for proxies. He's going to scout it, see it, get up on the high ground. All right, I like this. He's pulling. Wait, he's abandoning ship. Yo, that's a big reaction from Beyond. Holy shit. So this is... Oh! Okay, he's not quite immediately in there. Beyond going to try to get it with the first Reaper. He's going to start losing some SCVs, maybe. Actually, he's bought himself time. If he gets his factory up, it's actually pretty big for him, but Clem behind it does have his factory started as well. Beyond is going to finish. Cyclone coming out. Looks like it could be okay for him. Obviously, Clem with the 3 Reapers. It's looking pretty good for the moment. Still, Beyond does have 2 now. The other one is in danger. 1 Reaper does fall, but still, Beyond holds. Every second that goes by is an opportunity for that Cyclone to get out, but still, Beyond has to be careful. Beyond going for the high ground CCs, Clem's going for the low ground. Clem getting a few more Reapers out. That being said, the Cyclone is going to complete. All right, with that, oh my gosh. Cyclones are so much worse now. But let's be honest, guys. Still, technically, it holds. They're a little less expensive too, though, but that still costs Beyond quite a bit. He still survives for the moment. He's got some Marines. He's got another Cyclone coming. Reaper's still here. He's going to get 1 more Reaper. Gets another, does he? Oh, loses the Reaper of his own. Still, yeah, Beyond does have 2 Reapers to fight against. Actually, the boys are going to try to debate the Reapers and RNG them back. Beyond is ahead of Worker, and he has cleaned it up. 2 more Reapers going to come, though, still. I would hate Beyond just going right to a tech lab. He has the 1 Cyclone. Dude, just go. I'd say go right for the tech lab. Clem is getting his first Cyclone out now, though, but he can have a Cyclone lead, I guess. Beyond going to land his CC. Clem's just finishing up. I guess in a way, Clem's technically ahead right there in that regard, but realistically, Beyond still, he did a good job in this. Let's take a look at the income graph. Clem had a little bit of a lead there for a bit because Beyond had lost mining time from that defense, but still, Beyond did a great job in defending this. He ends up not ahead in army supply, but in higher quality units. He's starting to eke some stuff out, but he's just got the 2 Reapers. Clem already setting up for a push with this, though. BN does have some units in defense, both going for a medevac. And one of the racks is used to scout by Mr. Clem. BN not quite in position. Oh boy, these Marines are not here. The Cyclones, the Reapers, the Marines of BN trying to hold this. And the barracks is even going to drop. BN trying to micro this out, getting more Cyclones, and more Cyclones. Clem is going for his double tech lab. BN getting the Reaper out, or Raven out. And this barracks is going to go down, ultimately. Oh, Cyclone's going to be picked up and dropping into the main base. There is a supply depot, but BN's immediately moving out. Is this going to be a big trouble for BN? I think it may. Granted, 2 Cyclones are on their way out. The Raven going to come too. Actually, 2 Cyclones and a Raven should just beat this, but they're not in position, not rallied. BN is going to scout this, but I don't think he saw it just yet. He is reacting just now. Raven coming in. Oh my god. It's spicy. Is BN just going full send? He loses 5 SCVs. Not the greatest catch there. He's going full send on the other side. That being said, there's a tank. Tech labs for Clem coming in clutch. Otherwise, BN losing 7 workers. The 2 Reapers. That was very smart of Clem to still utilize those Reapers while BN wasn't paying attention. Still, that being said, BN does take out the tank. Auto turret's a hell of a unit. BN getting some work done on the other side is pretty nice for him. Clem taking the worker lead. So I think BN actually does trade less efficiently. Actually, he's starting to get some decent damage. The Marines are here. The medevac's out of position from the Marines. BN loses it all right there, but still getting 17 workers. BN now leading in workers. Clem, BN going for stim first. Clem obviously has the army supply to kind of move out. He's going to tank. BN going to go for some Raven harass, but it is a 3cc Clem. BN going to, oh my god. Yeah, BN's actually wicked behind, and dare I say it, he may just be dead. I didn't realize that Clem got his 3rd CC done behind this. This is crazy. Alright, yeah, there's just more here for Clem. Oh my god, the tank micro. BN looks pretty dead, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see what happens. GG's call. Well, I'm gonna take game number 2. And definitely spicy one. Very good stuff. Pretty spicy shit. You can speak Kaido, you can speak Spanish a bit, you know. I mean, it's an English stream, but a little bit, you know, I usually don't go too crazy. When people get a little, we get some moments where it gets a little cray where I don't really completely trust everything. Depending on who's chatting, what's going on in the context. It'd be fine. It's all fine. I'm just saying there's some, and it's not Kaido, certainly. We've had some instances of trolls. All right, anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Alcyone. Alcyone. The blue from Team Liquid, it is Clem. Alcyone. His opponent in the upper right. In the red, it is BN from Shopify Rebellion. Match point from either of them. Some spicy games to kick it off with so far. I'm loving this, guys. I hope you're enjoying the games as well. Because I certainly am. Alright, as we get into it. See if we get more spice. We don't see any, well, no SCVs going across the map just yet. It's looking relatively standard. It's too early to tell what builds we got exactly, but it does appear we're going to go, well, I'm not going for a second gas. He is going to go 2 racks Reaper. All right, Clem going in base 2 racks Reaper for an opener at the least. Sorry about that. And he's going to scout too. Sorry about that, guys. Hawaiian chicken name. Alright, guys, let's see here. I gotta try harder on casting. Again, 2 hours of sleep. I think I'm doing about as good as I can. So glad I took something for my stomach. Trading blows, exactly. Welcome, Elderco. For those of you that came in and watch regularly, don't know. Okay, Barracks Factory opener from Bion. He's at least not rushing a CC again. He had a pretty good defense, but it almost felt a little overreacting, and at the same time, like, early on it didn't go quite as well. Never trust anything true, it's TBT. Or Marco Yellow, you meant chat. That's right. I never do trust anything. Marco knows that. Actually, smart move by Beyond. He gets the SCV for free. Is this going to go back? He's going to go for that low ground still. Clem sending out another Reaper. The third Reaper and a Marine. He's going for his CC as well. He's going to have a little more pressure here. Hellion is the weapon of choice from Mr. Beyond, and he is taking a bit of a gamble here. There's going to be 2 Reapers versus 1 Reaper, and the 1 Reaper can't save the SCV. The tale is old as time in TBT. Okay, the Hellion is out, however, though. Truthfully, I feel like... Ooh, nice micro from Beyond. Let's go. He actually dodges both grenades. Hellion is ultimately going to fall, but Beyond takes the first shot, is going to defend. Very nicely done by Beyond. Has a little delay on the CC, but that's about it. It's not too bad for him. He defends. Ultimately... doing about as good as he can, but some sick micro. He has a delayed CC. Still, everything else looking pretty good. Clem obviously going to have that orbital command center. Decent amount faster, but it's not super... It's a little consequential, but nothing too bad. Al-Sayani. Well... Sayani. I know that's what it says on Google. I have to study all of what Fear Dragon said, guys, if you didn't see his YouTube video. His video is definitely a good meme. You guys should check it out. It is good quality entertainment. Good old Fear Dragon. Old Robbie telling us how it's done. We totally believe him on his research he did. Kappa Kappa. Alright, Reapers from Beyond going out trying to get some damage. There's none left. There is a Cyclone here, though. Has to be careful with him if he wants to keep him alive, but maybe use him for Scout. Loves lose 1 Reaper. He's going to get a little bit of a Scout. If he can keep this alive a little more. Lost mining time from the SCVs repairing themselves. And also the cost of that. I don't think you got a full read, and the Reaper's going down. Beyond is more focused on other things, I feel like. It's done its job. We'll get into it. Alrighty. Jeez. Anyway, third CC on the way for Clem. Not so much for Beyond. Beyond still on the third gas. Clem didn't rush his next gas, but Clem is going for bio. That's why a little heavier, a way faster stim timing than Beyond. Beyond is going to try to build his third base on location. Again, no stim. He has no idea that that's being researched. And honestly, if we take a look at Beyond's camera, okay, he did see stim was researching. He at least saw that the tech lab is going. So Beyond should know stim's on the way. I'm surprised he's not going into it. Like, getting a high tank count's pretty good, but man, there could be some nasty stim timings we've seen in many TVTs. And I'm surprised from Beyond. You can let that slide. Still, tanks here. Oh, look at that micro from Beyond. He does eat the tank shot, but still, he's going to have some units in defense. Clem does have a Viking here, though. Oh, Beyond denies stim. He is going to lose the tank. He's going to get some workers damage. Is he going to get the hell out? He gets the hell out of there. Very well done by Beyond as he drops to the other side. Barely saving this medevac even more than the other. Very, very well done by Beyond. Stim denial, couple workers, lost mining time. Yeah, it cost him some money, but still, Beyond traded extremely efficiently, I'd say. He did lose a tank, but at the end of the day, I think it was worth it. He's going to have to be careful from his medevacs. That being said, it's tit for tat. Clem going into it. I'm surprised Beyond didn't go try to shake it up a bit and go for Stim himself. Get it into a little swap-a-reno for a second. Getting everything else is pretty good. He's going to have his 2 tech labs. Clem's still going to be ahead on Stim, funnily enough, unless Beyond does some crazy shit. Again, these medevacs pretty injured. It's going to be pretty rough. Clem with the scan. Beyond going to try to drop it. One of the medevacs goes down, but guess what? It don't matter none. Damn, Beyond is on top of his shit right now. Damn. Beyond is playing this really well. I mean, Clem's doing a pretty good job, too. Don't get me wrong. Mon ami, Mr. Clem. Doing a little bit of IE, but when I ain't losing your tank that's sieged. Shuey. Thank you for the raid, Shuey. Hope you had a good stream. I was watching you for a while today. Just enjoying the games. Always a pleasure to see you, and thank you for the raid. Guys, make sure you give Shuey a follow. We're watching Beyond versus Clem. Honestly, Clem has been getting to be... I've always enjoyed watching him. He's always just such a nice kid and everything, and he's a solid player. Beyond is Mr. Styling, but lately I feel like Clem has been shaking it up. He's been getting a little bit more stylish with his play from time to time. When Clem shakes it up, that's when I like Clem a lot. So 2 of these guys together is always going to be something I want to catch. How you doing, Dark Omega 2? Guys, make sure you follow Shuey, though, for sure. I do appreciate it. All right, we do have 4 Vikings going to shake this up, chase some stuff down. All right, Vikings are going to immediately drop this Liberator attempt from Clem. It does survive, but still not the greatest thing for him. Bien with some great work before. Actually, yeah, look at Beyond. Beyond's just like turtling up. Well, I mean, they're both in pretty good defensive spots. Beyond with a few more missile turns. 1-1 going to finish up a little faster for Beyond. It's not going to impact anything. How you doing, Tater Tutor? And guys, let me embarrass myself by saying I finally fixed my camera. Turns out Flip a Flapjack was right, and whoever of you said my camera actually was dirty for all these months. I'm not on the cam 2 minutes from now. Tater Tutor, welcome. I'm not on the camera yet until we are, you know, we are into it. You'll find out 2 minutes from now, but I'll tell you right now, as you see, I didn't even have time to set the freaking ESL logos on the map in between these two. These guys were speedy, as they are in the game, to start the lobby. And we'll be on the cam when the game is over. Ah, there you go. Shuey heard me 2 minutes from the past or future or whatever. Yeah, from the past. Okay. All right, Beyond Army Supply, not looking too good for you, pal. He's got, I mean, he's kind of not really being super aggressive. He's postured out on the map. But Clem is leading a little bit here in terms of Army Supply. Beyond going to be ahead in upgrades. Yeah, he's definitely got a 2-2 advantage at least coming. It's a significant time ahead of Clem's, should it finish. But Clem, a pretty decent army. Let's take a look at what we got, though. 6 tanks to 4 tanks. That's pretty... And the Viking count. Marines looking pretty even for Beyond. So Clem's been on that factory and starport production a little bit more. Beyond just get his 4th base, as is Clem. But Clem is going for 2 more gases right here, which makes this pretty interesting. Damn, that Starcraft music banging. What up, Night Garden? How you doing? Sib and John, don't even joke about that. Alright? Somebody ripped off my stuff and put it on a Twitch channel, if any of you don't know. They're a YouTube channel. They made a YouTube channel, my stuff. Somebody asked me about that in the past. This is sure. I wonder if it's that guy, but if it's not impacting anything, whatever. But I couldn't tell him to take that shit down. It's kind of sketch. All right. Anyway, here we go. Vikings, Marines, and tanks pushing in. It's looking a lot closer now, but does the fight go better for either of them? Beyond so far looking all right, but he's walking into tanks. His tanks. Oh, what a sick position for Beyond. This is actually kind of crazy. Beyond had a hell of a position right there. Now it's a little different, but still, Beyond not reacting to the Liberator, though. I don't like this. Beyond, what are you doing, mate? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got to be a little careful. I mean, he's getting some information, some damage. But he's also trading less favorably at the same time. I mean, he's kind of pigeonholed Clem a bit. The Vikings are going to be great, though. That was a smart move from Clem, getting a free medevac. Beyond going for more medevacs behind this. Taking a 5th base, though. That's actually pretty good for Beyond. Yeah, actually, he's taking a few CCs, I should say. He's got 3 CCs dropping and finishing. Beyond definitely needs to get a little bit of chill, though. He's losing his advantage right here. Looks like, is he setting up for a drop? Is he going to attempt a drop? Beyond's looking to Shark for some things. Oh, Planetary Fortress is not complete. It is just a little Marine drop. It will finish soon, but this is going to be a lot of SCVs going down. 6 and counting SCVs still. Is going to be dealt with by Clem. Another Planetary here means... Clem should be okay to get some SCVs in the back. There's no high sec at this stage of the game, but still, more importantly, Beyond losing some workers doesn't really matter too much. He's at 75. He has sieged the hell out of Clem. Still, Liberator's going to be damn annoying. Beyond trading out those Marines a little inefficiently, to say the least. And he is going to lose his medevac to these Vikings. Still, he forces a lift on the 3rd base at Triangle for Clem. Oh my goodness. All right. Double medevac drop. All right, it's just going to reinforce. Well, it's Beyond after all. Clem getting as many scans as he can. He's managed to get a 5th base. He's gone for orbital, which I kind of don't hate in these kind of situations. What I do not like is Beyond not paying attention to his tanks. Beyond keeps donating tanks, and that is going to be pretty impactful. Not much going on from there because Beyond was dropping. I know that was the most random thing. I thought I was having a stroke, or my internet was having a stroke, or something was having a stroke. But realistically, I accidentally swung over to the middle map for something. No, there's no monetization. I don't think there's any monetization. There's enough. They got like 1,000. They have more subscribers on their YouTube channel. Guys, do me a favor. Subscribe to mine. It's gonna sound as scuffed as today. No, I'm not drinking or anything. I had like 2 hours of sleep. It is one day, so I'm kind of tired. Not gonna lie. This is a scrappy TBT, but I don't know why I left. I was just wanted to see what the reinforcements were doing, and absolutely nothing happened. Clem managed to eke out that base behind it. Beyond going in for more damage in the main, which I don't hate. Still, he's got to be careful. He's trying to shark and find value. Clem with some decent defense here. Down on workers. Beyond can't really get into production. Clem has, like, air superiority, to say the least. Oh! Beyond! We could have attacked this before it was a planetary, mate. Oh, the tanks are going to do just fine right there. Still, all these Liberators from Clem. Clem's made that Liberator switch pretty nicely. Marine's going to chase it back a little bit. The tank sieging up for Clem means Beyond is going to have to respect this. Doesn't really. Tanks getting some good work in. Planetary is going to fall, as will the workers. The mules were already drained up anyway, so that goes okay for Clem. Beyond down in army supply, however, as you can see here. It's also the fact that Clem has less workers, so Clem can make more units. They're both spending their money pretty well. And Beyond's going into +3 vehicle weapons. Clem has made that adjustment, not into ship attacks, ship weapons. He is going into advanced ballistics, though. I would like to see Beyond go for... Either he doubles down on the Marines, but at some point I almost feel like he should make a Viking transition of his own. Clem going for vehicle plating, actually. Which is not a bad idea. Considering how he's kind of gone a little more Viking heavy, got Liberators, etc. Still, this is definitely a scrappy one. Certainly a little longer than previous games. The forward position tank is going to be sieged. That's it for the moment. Beyond going to try to stim onto this, but I don't think he has enough. Oh, Beyond, I don't agree with this. He's trying to YOLO in like Leroy Jenkins. Target fires the tanks. Very well done by Beyond. And the game's still going on. That being said, one Marine being a nuisance is going to die to siege tanks right there as we look at it. Oh my god. How you doing, Dano? My stream's mostly in your right here. Is everything the game sound? Guys, I'll take a look and see in my settings. Now that I see this, I'll see this. Fascinating. Alright, so we'll talk about the game sound in a minute. Or my stuff. I don't know if they could. I can tell you by the number of views on it and stuff. But yeah, guys, subscribe to my YouTube. ! YouTube. It's free. One day, like 20 years from now, we'll have 1,000 subscribers. Alright, anyway. We'll see what happens here. Marine's going to put more pressure in from beyond. Well, I'm starting to get a little choked up here. His army supply's looking really good, though. And that's where you can see those breakouts. But Beyond's pressure has been relentless. And he continues to take more and more of the map. Clem does have the CC still, though, but still. I don't know, I'm liking Beyond's spot more and more as it goes on. He's even got untouched gas. Beyond has this gas bank, and he knows he doesn't have to waste money on refineries, rather. I don't know why I said assimilators. I am a Protoss main, but still. It's just a sleep thing, I think. Clem is going to go push out, finally. Beyond's like got all this defensive positions that are kind of tipping his hat where he's at, but still. Beyond might just lose these bases. He's gonna lose a lot of workers. Oh no! Beyond couldn't even cancel. The timing was perfect for Clem. As he hops onto it, he hops right on top of it. That planetary's as good as dead. Clem making the smart moves, going into double armory upgrades. Beyond not doing so. I would have liked ship weapons in a transition, mate. Beyond not doing anything again. Beyond. He's gonna lose units. You might as well donate them to get rid of some of this. You try to kill the Liberators, etc., etc. But Clem has now got this fantastic position in the game where I think he might just be able to end it right here if Beyond's not careful. And not damn careful. Beyond, you gotta make something happen, mate. He has a bank, but he just can't even get out the production. And Clem has that army supply advantage. Beyond is doing okay. Did manage to get some... Okay, the Vikings he got on after saved his ass at the last minute, but Clem's Vikings are going to be a lot scarier. Beyond didn't go into any other armory upgrades. I would at least like to see vehicle plating, if nothing else. The Clem's upgrades are going to start showing if this goes on. We're still Beyond finding value on the other side. This game is getting scrappier and scrappier and closer to call. As it goes on, they're pretty even now, guys. Look at this. In terms of CCs, I think it favors Beyond. But, like, look at the overall supplies. Okay, Beyond's donating units again. Trades. Oh, my God. It's just... Look at the supplies, though. Where it's going to come... These upgrades and the amount of units and the unit comps are going to come into play. This is a lot of Vikings and Liberators. The Liberators scare me more with advanced ballistics for Beyond. He's not repairing this orbital. Actually, he's going to have... That's a dead orbital if I ever saw one. Swift Breeze takes it out, and guess what? Even the tank... Oh, tank barely survives. Beyond, you don't know about your orbital, mate. Yeah, this is terrifying. Well, Beyond gives two fucks for the moment, but he has to respect the high ground tanks if he's paying attention to this. And, oh, we came just in time to see the orbital die. Oh, my goodness. Alright, anyway, scans for days going on from both sides. Beyond now with the army supply lead, but Clem, with all this air supremacy, is he gonna take it? Oh, well, Beyond breaks the Liberators without losing absolutely everything, it might be okay-ish. Beyond. Oh, yeah, he's a little late to pull the... Okay, not too bad to pull the tanks. He needs to keep in retreat. I would not siege those up, buddy. And Beyond's Vikings in a bit of trouble, but he's taking out more Liberators. This game is getting scrappier and scrappier as the time goes on. Beyond with some pretty quick reactions here, though. He's just building 10 Marines at a time. My God, look at these guys are getting broke. Clem has less mining, but Beyond forfeit a few bases up here. He does take gold. He floated his main base, as did Clem somewhere in the line of this. Oh, the scrappy fight's coming to the Vikings. Gonna definitely go in favor of Clem, and this is what I was afraid of before. Liberators are gone from this position at least, but Beyond has to be careful. Uh-oh. Beyond gets the first couple of shots, does he? Nope, he's gonna lose that tank. Army supply massively in favor of Clem in a way, because of how low the econ is and where we're at. Oh, Beyond, mate. Yeah, he's gonna trade it. Yeah, he's definitely not. I don't know. It's not looking good for Beyond. I get excited about all this, but man, this is so scrappy. A little bit of back and forth. I felt like Clem was in a really good spot for parts of it. Beyond, even with weird trades, he was so far ahead. He kind of let some stuff go, but obviously his attention was elsewhere, probably where in his eyes it should have been. It seems like, which would obviously be a better call than me, but I'm just saying, as it panned out, it didn't work out so well for him, unfortunately, in some of those positions. He couldn't get any value on the... He almost had an opportunity to take out something on the production, and that would have been a huge decider right there, obviously, in TBT. Beyond YOLO and a tank into... Oh, God. It's literally an Anakin Skywalker versus Obi-Wan moment right there. Clem had the high ground. Clem's like, bruh. Oh, my God. Beyond. Not like this. Clem has so much. Somehow both of them managed to eke out an army through all this. There was a little bit of a lull for a second, but still, Beyond taking out some stuff. There's nothing in the air for Beyond. He wants to take out these Liberators, but he doesn't... Oh, luckily that tank wasn't... It's not going to matter. And it helped Beyond a bit. He's no support. Oh my God, there's so many Vikings. The Liberators are here, etc., etc. Marines trying to buy time for the tanks, but oh my God, these tanks are going to get shreked by the Vikings landed with those upgrades. Beyond just... Well, Beyond's not going into any more upgrades. Of course, he can't afford it. Mate, oh, I really wish he went into vehicle plating on his side earlier on, too. Like I said, at the least, he didn't have to go into ship weapons. If he wasn't going there, he didn't. But just to kind of keep up with things. I like the style, obviously. Going Marine tank is pretty base, but with this many Vikings, you really can't get any medevacs. That really can hurt you. Well, Clem it's now we're in a base race of base races. Still a couple of orbitals left for... Yeah, he's got some orbitals. Beyond has some. Wow, this is getting to the end when you're running into planetary fortresses. Clem has one last mining orbital command center. Does he take it out? Beyond gonna get it. Is it gonna matter? Clem doesn't have the money for another command structure, but it's all gonna come down to the army. Guys, I think Beyond may just do this. Is it possible he throws? I mean, he's mining so little, but anything is more than nothing. It's actually not that little. Holy crap, guys. This is a game. How you doing, Reza? Strange creature. There's a lot of things that can happen, but we've seen this happen before. We've seen this with Beyond. We've seen this with Maru. We've seen this with Clem, but usually this is something you're going to see, in my opinion, what the Marine switch. It's like, it's literally, to me, it's usually the Beyond or Maru move. GG's call. Beyond's going to take it over the Frenchman. Very well played by both of them. As sad as it is to see anybody get eliminated from anything. Mate, this is the Americas. But it looks like Beyond's more from Texas today, as the meme goes. Well played by both of them, though. Very well done. And, man, sorry for Mr. Clem, but he put on a good show. We had one macro game out of the 3 of them. Actually, game 2 was a little, What else we got going on here on the bracket? Excuse me. Geralt and Cure were going on to fight Max Packs. And so we have Dongregu versus Dongregu be Dark. Damn, GG's guys though. But so we're gonna be seeing DRG versus Beyond. Beyond versus DRG. Dongregu. Marine good unit, apparently. Very well played by Beyond though. And Clem, he gave it a good shot. It's taking me forever to get over here. Guys, I'm gonna have to relog my game because it's taking forever to get into Korea for some reason. I hope they don't start without me. Very good game. Very good series. Now we're on to some more good Starcraft. Wow, I'm still so shocked about this. Now you guys can see I still haven't even moved that computer box. That's pretty funny. Come on, game. Launch, you mofo. Why's it breaking my chopperinos? We're going to try to get into StarCraft 2 on Asia. Okay, now it's starting to load. If they started the game, I'm going to be very, very sad. Beyond versus Dongregu. Wondering what the score was for Dark and Dongregu, guys. Alright, guys, they're doing the vetoes. I'm going to give it a second while we go to it. Be right back. Alright, you guys said my mic was doing different things, so I'm going to check. It is balanced to the right a little bit. It is centered on here. I'm wondering if it's that noise suppression thing. Let me see here. Check, 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 check. And it is that noise suppression. Interesting. Let's try this. Yeah, I'll just use this guy for now. So when you guys said that my voice should sound a little differently. I just hope it's not clipping. Looks like it was peeking out quite a bit, but I don't know. We'll do some compression and all that stuff another time. Right now, we got some good StarCraft. Ironically, on the Korean servers for EPT America's number 201. And I didn't get to change my logos file again, but that's all right. It happens. It do happen, and here we are. Speaking of where it happens, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Site Delta in the red. Give it up for Dongregu. Our Zerg player. His opponent in the upper left from Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Beyond. Taking out Clem to get here, but you know, just as crazy, Dongregu taking out Dark to get here. That's pretty wild. The old man still got it, in other words. DRG beating Dark in a ZVZ is pretty impressive stuff. Now in my eyes, the same goes from Beyond and Clem. We see Clem in so many finals. Beyond, obviously, it's TBT. Beyond is also a bit of a master of TBT as well. I feel like Clem has usually got a pretty spot on. I'm surprised Artosis didn't go there. I think he wanted to see Max Packs. But anyway, guys, as we're into it, 2 Rax Reaper opener from Beyond. Dongregu is certainly no stranger to this on the Korean server. Freak Show, Dongregu always has problems with Maru. I think there's a lot of Zerg players that have problems with Maru, mate. Alright. Well, anyway, as we go on, got our nice double gas Reno going on here. Return to sounding sexy as fucking both ears. Oh, thank you guys. Did it sound strange? I'm just curious because it's something I'll mess with after because we're just starting out here. It's a pretty standard opener from Beyond in the past. Oh, no, it's not. What am I talking about, guys? This is not. It's 3 Rax Reaper. I'm like double gas. Usually you're not going that aggressively and double gas that fast. It's 3 Rax Reaper from Beyond. It's looking a little more committed, a little more all in from the man of Reapers. He's going full send, guys. He's building supply depots. He's still building SCVs. But he's pretty much full send here. Sounds very crispy and nice. Dave for SMR. Oh, yeah. Yep, we have a brand new computer in this stream, too, guys. So, if you like this stuff, do me a favor. My YouTube's going to be a little more scuffed than the past, but now it's going to be a little better, hopefully. I might actually start recording, too. Yes, I used to run at 60, but it would just lag so much, so when I got this new computer I literally just got it like last Wednesday. Or Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember, but... Alright. And Reapers putting in the work. Beyond kind of... He doesn't even, like, really try hard micro on anything. Metabolic Boost going to finish in a lot of links soon, though. Beyond is going to have to be careful as these cocoons finish. Still, he's getting a lot of work done. More Reapers going to join the fray. The Lings popping at different times. And this number of Reapers is just crazy. Link speed just finished that metabolic boost. But is it going to be in enough time? I think, actually, the push is kind of going to be to a little bit of an end. But catching 7 drones is huge. Dongregu just had 20 workers. Beyond technically macroing behind this, getting more reactors. Going into stem behind this and has his CC finishing up with a wall is kind of nice. The hard thing for Beyond right now is the fact that his tech's on this side. And that's positional. Hey, Grimmy, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream, mate. Grimmy coming in hot. Shuey coming in hot. Guys, make sure you give Grimmy a follow. Make sure you give him a big old follow. If somebody can shout him out because I'm in mid-game. I can try to do it on my phone, but I could steal somebody else's observing. Yep, Steve. Yes, I am actually Masters League Dave Testino. I can't believe I fought. This is the second time I fought Grimmy on the ladder. I think I was pretty close last time. I'd hire Emma Moore, and it used to be higher to get it. But actually, as a Masters League player, I played old Gromicus. Nice. Thank you guys for letting me know. And guys, again, please follow Mr. Grimmy. I had to sneak Shuey in there too. Shuey did pop in earlier as well, but both of them. Grimmy's a great dude. Absolute sweetheart, as is Shuey. Alright. That being said, Beyond is in a fantastic position here. DRG did manage to eke out all the drones behind this, but Beyond's going to have +1. He's going to have stim. Baneling Nest going down for Dongregu's probably about the best he can do right now, considering how low his drone count was before. Let's take a look at the income. That's a weird thing. You're very committed as Beyond. He ends up ahead. Dongregu drones up. It's a spicy meatball. 7 Reapers falling for 7 drones, 20 Lings, and 2 Queens. I'd say it's worth it. with a lot of delay time. Dro, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Mr. Dro. Guys, give Dro a follow. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, combat shield's going down for Beyond behind this is going to make this a lot more powerful. And I just hope he goes to +1. Is he actually going to need it? I like the Marine tank follow-up behind it. Where's his... Yeah, he's got his reactor and a starport even. Beyond is absolutely looking fine. This is basically a 2-base all-in position for Beyond. And I bet you even in some weird way, if it doesn't pan out, he can still take a 3rd base. Banelings do be a hell of a drug, but not when they don't have centrifugal hooks and your units aren't on creep. There is a little teeny bit of creep spread. That little teeny bit of creep spread I don't think is going to do it. Still, Beyond takes out the Banelings right before they do anything. GG's called. And game number 1 is going to go to the Terran man with the gun. Alright, guys. I think all the shout-outs are on timeout too there, too. We're going to shout out Dro, too. 2-minute delay and all. Yeah, shout out Grimmy UK as well. Somebody did the shout out command. No, exactly. No, it happened the first time I played it. I met him, I think I can't remember if I was streaming or not. It was a long time ago when I met Grimmy. A long time ago. A couple of years ago, I want to say. Year and a half, 2 years. Yeah, I think it was a couple of years ago. You tried? It's okay. This is an okay freak show. Alright, guys, we're getting into it. Looks like virtually everybody's here. Steadfast on another series? Is he on the Max Pack side? I would have actually changed this because, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff, but I'm very content with the games. Yeah, he's on Max Packs versus Cure. That actually sounds like a crazy one, too. There's a lot of stuff that could happen here. I was a fat kid. That's hilarious. You must have went to the public schools like me. I wouldn't have succeeded there either, the shout-out. I was just a little bit of a glitch. That's funny. Anyway, that was quite the game number 1. As we go into game number 2. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner. He is down a point, but not out of it. It is Dong Regu, our red Zerg player. His opponent in the bottom left, in the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Beyond. Up a point. Going for a low ground again. I'm wondering if he does. He's going to go 2 Rax Reaper in the 4 Rax, in the 2-on-1. He's going to surprise me and surprise all of us. I wasn't paying attention because I'm getting a little tired. I was paying attention. I just kind of... I don't know what I was thinking when I saw the gas timing. That should have been... It was clear as day. 3 Rax Reaper. Anyway, it's good to see these guys spicing things up from time to time. Alright, guys. I don't know what's going on. What you guys are trying to say, but you know what I'm going to say? You guys are talking about cooking and cocking. Guys, stop cucking up. I'm only joking around. You guys are fine. I just had to bring up the Reza memes. Reza was here earlier. I don't know if he's still around. I said hi to him, but it's 2-minute delay. That is going to be a 3 Rax Reaper again from Beyond. Beyond must have a hot date or something. Or he's like, yo, dude, he's picked up another job or some shit. He wants to go to the gym. Go take his dog for a walk. I don't know. But Beyond is playing aggressive as hell again. Yeah, it is Max Packs versus Kira. I just have been... I'm amazed to see the results. Full Heart taking out Trigger. Full Heart took a game off Dong Regu. I was a fat kid, too. And Grimmy would like that, I'm pretty sure, too, here. As a fellow cannon rusher, Full Heart as well. Yeah, Max Packs' Terran's alright, I think. A lot of these guys have been playing Terran. Like, a lot of the Protoss players. Gibraltar's actually getting pretty good, too. Shraya has obviously worked his way with Terran for a while. Here's what we've seen. He's improved a lot. I remember he used to meme quite a bit on it, but I'm glad he's been playing more Protoss lately. Good to see Max Angels in the his our American representative. Trigger and Canadian, I'll take it. Fortunately, everybody can't be there. Sad about Vindicta. Future getting down in Scarlet was, I mean, it's no easy ride for anybody, I gotta say. Alright, anyway. Reaper's microing back. Are gonna have a little bit of a tough time right here. Ultimately are gonna be able to make their way up as we get into it. Well, some of this is going to take a bit of a fight, but anyway. We'll see what... Dongregu's defense feels a little better this game. He's kept the Queens alive, but all it takes is one poke or prod, and Beyond can catch him out of position and just do it. But still, Beyond is macroing again behind his still building more Reapers. Oh, but one thing Beyond can't do, even if he is Beyond, is get fully surrounded. The grenades kind of helping here a bit. Beyond is at least doing the most he can in this position. The Queens can't reach it just yet. But I think this time it didn't go so well for him. Beautiful defense from Dongregu. After all, Beyond trying to get his tech up, but he lost every single one of those Reapers. He has a couple more going back again. DRG has a lot here, but the thing is, in a choke in this angle, I think it'd be good for him. Beyond is able to scout this from the Zeldaga Watchtower. Yep, Full Heart did beat Trigger. Bringing the cheddar out. And he took a game off Dongregu. A lot of upsets, actually, tonight. Or there was a few. Sadly, none for Mr. Dave when I played. I got bodied. I got absolutely wrecked. I had some big mistakes against Neo Shaggy. I didn't have enough time on games before to practice, though, I think. Alright, anyway. Well, Beyond is going for his stem and stuff. This was a little delayed for a minute, but Beyond was smart to take the tech lab on the high ground. Promote Full Heart the Basilisk. Well, I mean, I like my boy Full Heart and all, but I wouldn't go that far just yet. I wouldn't go that far yet, mate. Trigger is our one of our NA representatives in the ESL Masters. Or well, we'd say dream hacking otherwise. Alright, +1 infantry weapons is on the way for Beyond. And the rest of it, well, it's going to be double Evo. I do believe no layer yet. Okay, interesting. No layer from Dongregu. He's going for that 1-1. I'm surprised he's not going for a Baneling Nest. Did he have one? He didn't get a Baneling Nest yet. So he's been less on gas for a long time. Yeah, he just started saturating the second one in his third base. Still, he's got a lot of drones. Well, drones aren't going to help you against this push. And I know slow banes, now especially, are hot garbage. But against this kind of push, you got to like risk it with anything. 1-1 is not going to finish in time, and Beyond's about to have +1. He doesn't have combat shields yet, but he already has the medevacs. It's a 2-1-1 push after this. He's going to hit like a freight train. Jesus, Murphy, this is going to be painful for Dongregu. He's trying to get us around the Queens. No Lings with no upgrades yet. Gonna have a difficult time taking this out. The Lings getting disintegrated ultimately. Some of the Queens falling, but he holds for now. Doesn't go quite as well for Beyond this time. Again, Dongregu with some great earlier defense this game. Exactly. His cannon rush style is a little different for sure. Mr. Full Heart there. Alright, anyway. Do have some Banelings morphing Queens. Not really right on it. Tank coming in is a little terrifying for Mr. Dongregu. That 1-1 couldn't get done fast enough, but he has to change his position. Jumps on the tank with the queens as well behind it for support. And that is a hold, ladies and gentlemen. Dongregu did lose some drones behind this. And Beyond just mustering up forces, getting his +1. So, actually, temporarily, if Dongregu gets out some units, he is going to have a Carapace upgrade advantage over Beyond. So, his 1-1 finished. And his lair finished as well. He's immediately going into Carapace. Does have centrifugal hooks on the way. I actually like this a lot, but it is going to take him a while to get that Bane speed. Beyond again abusing the tank position. Unfortunately, the rocks. Oh, Dongregu, you forgot to kill the rocks with just 94 health remaining. He had to be cautious and careful. I think he's going to go in for a surround from the back. He's going to have to try to do something. If Beyond pushes out, he can hop on the tank from behind it. Oh, yeah, that's smart. He's going for the... Okay. He gets the rocks. Queen's coming in. You don't want to lose your queens in the tank. It is only one tank. Centrifugal hooks is not going to be done. Baneling helps finish up and soften up that tank to make the end of it. Still Beyond with a pretty large army. Dongregu trying to eke it out. He's not able to drone, though. And Beyond, well, he's got a fourth... Well, he's got his third CC finishing up, I should say. Obviously more committed on a 2-base 2-on-1 after a 3-Rax Reaper opening. All right. Here we have it, folks. Really crazy series. Honestly, I want Dongregu to take this because I want a game number 3. This is a really good series. Liberator actually did get some work back there, but still, it looks like Dongregu defended a bit. He doesn't have like this massive econ lead. Beyond about to land his third base. There's going to be trouble if it goes uncontested. Still, nice cleanup from Dongregu so far. I think those were okay trades. Beyond saving one of the medevacs of Marines, all right. He has a lot of medevacs. Still, Full Heart does have a chance to get some damage done. He can force the... I kind of wish he poked at this third a little bit. Just even sending a decent amount of the links. Send the rest back home for defense. Force an arrays, delaying the orbital command center is what I'm getting at. That's probably the move he should have made. But what do I know? I just work here. You know what I mean? The literal Dave test to answer. You guys are like, Dave, what are you talking about? This is TVZ. I'm like, guys, what do I know? I just work here. I change toner for a living, all right? That's my job in ESL. All right, double Liberator going out. Spore not going to catch much of anything. Yeah, this Liberator position is actually kind of nice. He's laying the gas on one side, the other he's catching 5 drones all together. Spore Crawler actually coming in clutch. Queens trying to get Derp into position. Nice creep control from Beyond, but Dongregu setting up for a counterattack. Beyond has some nice tanks in defense, but I think... he doesn't see the tanks. Not like this, Dongregu. Beyond kind of forced to go back. He sees the Lings and Banes defensively here. Liberators and tanks kind of helping this. Oh, wow. Friendly. Well, the friendly fire of the tank actually did quite the justice for Dongregu as Beyond kills some of his own units. Liberator still being dead. Oh, my God. 24 workers fell for Dongregu, and this base is sitting stranded without any creep to connect it. Beyond stimming ahead of his medevacs. Is likely to take out this hatchery, or is he? Dongregu jumping back in position, has his links, has his banes. Nice split off after all. Let's see how this is held. Liberator getting so much work done. They're now equal on workers. This is getting scarier and scarier for Dongregu if that's the case. He needs to keep this base up. You don't want to be in this position on equal workers as a Terran for Zerg. I mean, hell, it's kind of the same thing as Protoss in that regard. Because Terrans are going to have those mules and Beyond. If he's allowed to get a 4th base as well, that's just, I don't know. It's not looking good. Still, Dongregu's been good on his upgrades. He's transitioning to Hydraless. And actually, I don't hate if he just... I would even hate if he can get into a spot where he's... just can secure his economy, get up there, get a good drone count, drop a couple hatches. He does have that macro hatch. Oh, beautiful cleanup of the medevac by Dongregu. Still... Beyond coming with a big push behind it all. Is going to clean up some of the creep at the in front of the gold base. All right, with that said, Still in low fourth for Beyond. Beyond's really like full send on 3 bases pretty much for the moment. But 7 drones going down for Dong Regu. This man can't catch a break as these Liberators just keep doing God's work. He can't afford to build a Spore and just have more static. And in a lot of cases, it feels like... I like how this Hydra's kind of sitting here. She's like, you know what? You're going to have Liberators out, mister. Okay, he's forced... It's a lot of lost mining time in each of those instances. The Hydra's, the Queen... Oh my god, he's going to throw away Queens into this. He's like desperate to get rid of this. He needs to get mining. Losing 10 drones is rough. Dong Regu did manage to eke up some more this time, but the tanks in a decent position. Dong Regu not able to get surface area on the one on the left that well, but he comes in. Banelings are going to connect eventually. The tanks and the Liberators are going to get chewed up by the Hydralisks. Still Beyond with this massive army supply. There's not a ton of Banes here, and Dong Regu is going to be forced to retreat. Oh no! GG's called. It is a 2-0 for Beyond. Very well done. Damn, that could have... I think he overcommitted a little. The drones were there. It was definitely a scary position. I don't think that... I don't think Dong Regu should have... I really don't think he should have committed that heavily in that last push. If you look at it, Beyond was on 3 bases. He didn't take a 4th. Dong Regu finally was able to get drones. He was teching up. He got the muscular augments. I think he could have still been in it. He just took too drastic of a fight at the end. Wow, guys, this is pretty cool. All right, guys, we're waiting for the winner of Cure and Max Packs. Max Packs is up a point on Steadfast is covering that one. Looks like every other one of us was in Dong Regu and Beyond. So I will take a minute in between this. It's garbage night today, too. Holy smokes. And we are zipping along here. Well. We have a little bit of fun stuff in chat there. Sorry, guys, I had to take a minute. I just had some other casters. You know how it be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oof. All right, guys. I have the sale picture, too. The Envy Parlay did. Oh, yeah. I had to send Steadfast this. Here we go. We got our series coming up, guys. Holy shit, this camera looks so much better. Now you guys can see just how ugly I really am. This is beautiful. All right, guys. Maximus Paximus. I actually had to say hi, Maximus Paximus. You know what I'm doing when you see this up here? We're in the lobby. You know, as Pig says, it's illegal for the bacon. What we're doing is, we're doing a smoke detector test here. Official licensed smoke detector. All right. Guys, we have our match coming up. You guys already know. You can probably tell from the thing. But anyway, after, I think I might play a few cheeky ladder games. I want to get my garbage done. We'll see how long this best of 5 goes. We'll see how I'm feeling. Is this going to be short and sweet? Is it going to be, I doubt it's going to be short and sweet. It's going to be a banger, regardless of what happens. All right. And Envy Parleg, if he's here. I actually shared your thing. Steadfast just laughed his ass off. The works. Ah, that was good, the Big Mac. Spawn based, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Rad Huset Station. In the red, representing Skystorm Gaming, it is my buddy, Mr. Max Pax. His opponent in the upper right Now, he used to be cool with me. He's a sweetheart. It is Beyond from Shopify Rebellion. My favorite Terran player. Generally speaking, when Beyond is unhinged and he's just dropping all over the map, that's my favorite thing to see for a Terran player to do. MaxPack's living on the edge like he's playing PvT like it's PvP. It's like he's like, I do the same thing in every matchup now. MaxPack's proven to us that you can. Interesting that these guys like this map. The Big Mac. Why do you hate? I just don't understand that with MaxPax. MaxPax is a little. He just doesn't do anything super spicy these days. His mechanics and everything's really good. But you're right though. It must mean that you're secretly a Terran lover to Big Mac. You must love Beyond like I do, because I mean Beyond's an OG. I don't know about you guys in chat and ladies and gentlemen in chat, but I happen to get a little excited when I see Mr. Beyond play. But to be honest, seeing these two play, funnily enough, if you date this back, like I want to say a year and a half, 2 years ago, this is what you'd see in a finals in one of my tournaments. I shit you not. Crazily enough, Beyond used to stay up like crazy late hours to play in Dave Testa and Chicken Man Testa Opens. He's played in a few of mine. It was so weird to see him and like Zest play against like MaxPax and Christianer and Wayne, aka he used to be Rattata, and actually started out as Vanya in my tournaments. It's funny. We had all three names. He's like three different Pokemon. And my first adept is gonna go past it. MaxPax walls off. Beyond can't jump up anything. You've been debated. That actually was a 200 IQ move by MaxPax going for his second adept. Right. Oh, what? MaxPax? Well, I think that was a bit of a misclick, folks. That was actually a really, really good move followed by... Damn, he would have got a denial. Guys, that's very unlucky for MaxPax right there. He literally went from almost having a denial on the CC to making denial just but a river. Very unlucky for Maximus. Has the second adept back home. Beyond, what's his build order? Oh, up a tree. Guys, if Beyond wins this game... Oh, it's a build order counter versus a build order counter, potentially, guys. All right, so this is wild. I was about to say MaxPax is going to go 4-gate Blink, or he's going to go with Stargate. I wasn't paying attention back. MaxPax is going for DTs. And I like it. It's one of those things he does from time to time, and he's been doing more and more in tournaments, but especially playing against Beyond. And funnily enough, you really don't see 3-racks as often these days. I had a little squabble with Sal in his chat. He's like, 3-racks just sucks. Well, in this case, 3-rack sucks against DTs. In my opinion, it can still work, depending on the build you're doing. But the Dark Shrine's finishing. The Warp Prism's coming. There's no eBay. So there's no eBay yet, and eBay's going down. But either way, we've seen MaxPax, we've seen Pilly, we've seen some other guys do this. Beyond is mealing away. I think this could work out quite well if it goes unscouted. MaxPax is not scouted by the Reaper with his Warp Prism. Very unfortunate for Beyond. So this is actually kind of cool for MaxPax. Beyond still could be fine. Obviously, DTs went behind Dark Shrine, went ahead Dark Shrine, and all that. But just as long as there's a Dark Shrine, as I always used to say. But still, at the end of the day, it's not a very big old thing. I forgot I had the bot. Hey, at least it's a Chicken Man shout-out. DT getting some work done. Gonna deny the missile turret, is it? It's not gonna be able to fully. There's too many SCVs. He's gonna get a lot of worker damage done, though, and ultimately get the hell out. MaxPax is getting significant worker damage done, delaying a lot of lost mining time. Does he save all the DTs? Chiseling at the bunker in the front. So this isn't like a game-ending thing. Beyond still gets the defense up, but goes pretty good for MaxPax. Consequently, with the build, MaxPax is a little... Oh my gosh, this kid must be tired. It is... What time is it in Denmark right now? 3:41 in the morning, I think, for max packs. So I'm seeing some mistakes we don't normally see from max packs. I don't know about you guys. I don't think I've ever seen him have that happen. So it's about 4 in the morning for max packs. And I didn't get a chance to watch much of it today. I thought he played at EPT Europe earlier today, which I'm sure he had a break, but, you know, still, it's a long day for anybody. Beyond got up early in the morning for this. And, you know, gamers don't like to get up early in the morning, but apparently he did for this. Oh, no, his max pack's going to throw the prism. He's not. Nice little trades. Does take hull damage, though. All right, Observer's out to get some information. Adept's still around to be annoying. Max Pax is going to scout that Beyond is going to take the 3 o'clock position, or Beyond's going to take the 3 o'clock position base, rather, for his third base. Max Pax going into charge. Does have Blink already, so I like the charge and +1 timing on this for the follow-up. I mean, Blink's good, but against 3 racks, I almost wish he just went right into charge. To be honest, he could have went for a really nasty drop. Warp Prism, what are you doing, Max Pax? He's going to scout out to see if Beyond's taking another base. The Adept is being annoying over here. Stalkers, actually the Stalkers are going to come in okay right here. Max Pax, ooh, isn't falling asleep at the wheel. I think he is truthfully quite tired. Archon's going in to get some damage, but the Metavac's going to be a bit of a problem here. Still with some micro. This could be pretty good. Max Pax just keeping eyes on this back base. He's going back in, and he knows Beyond doesn't have anything there. Behind it, we have a 4th base for Max Pax. He's got a Storm. He's got 2 more gates. And a Templar Archive's gone down. Max Pax just kind of set up going into Storm as his transition. Beyond going into +1 infantry weapons. Max Pax isn't going in for +2 or +1 ground armor. Okay, there he is. He's going into +2 just now, as I said it. So keeping right up with those upgrades. How you doing, Flood Advisor? You scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, he loses the Warp Prism. Very unlucky. The Vikings were out. I mean, I thought he almost threw it before, but you can tell this guy's tired. Again, the rallied probes, the Adept getting rallied over here, just choked away when nothing was blocking. I don't know what that was about, but I think it was just to do with the fact that he had to wall off against that Reaper, which denied the scout and went pretty good for him. But still, Beyond going to push out. Army supply pretty close. It's going to be pretty strong, but still, Max Pax has a lot of Zealots. High Templar are out, but we're not going to have Storms for quite a while. So no AoE, but a decent army supply from Max Pax. The big thing is he's going to have to get a concave. I love how Max Pax had a probe right there. Observer actually catching this. Max Pax going to back off. Oh, Zealots see the push, which can very easily shift gears into a 4 medevac drop. And knowing Beyond, guys, I have a sneaky feeling we might see it. Well, he's just kind of sharking around Max Pax on 4 base saturation, going to take a 5th. Look at this macro on this guy. He has no fear of Beyond. About 80% complete on his CC, so he's going for his 4th base. And he does have his infantry weapons +2 down, so he did get an armory behind this. Does he have a Ghost Academy? Yeah, he does have the Ghost Academy. And we're just now seeing Ghost in production, unless he didn't get any out before, so he's just now starting his Ghost production right now. Still, this is going to be a little bit better for Max Pax, I feel, at this timing, as long as he doesn't die to the Widow Mines. Max Pax splitting his units off. Actually, that went alright for him, with the Zealot in the front going down. 2 did go down, but still 1 to the Widow Mine. It did debate the shot. There's still another one there. 2 more to follow behind it, but the Storm drops could be pretty effective. Alright, I like that he has the Guardian Shield activated. Do we land some juicy Storms? He has to be careful. And some of this. Nice EMPs from Beyond, but Max Pax micros the High Templar back. He eats an EMP, but he still has he has probably a good 2 to 3 Storms behind this with the 1 High Templar in the back. Storm going right for the Marauders. Could go for the SCVs. Oh no, yeah, it's absolutely what you want to do. Lands a couple juicy Storms on the back of it. The medevacs aren't there. Max Pax going to take game 1. Damn. excuses. It's just true. I see it happen all the time, mate. No, I've seen him get tired, but I mean, the Big Mac, I never see him do that. Realistically, at the times, it's the same thing as Clem this late. Or not just Clem, we've seen Rainer and everybody else that have kind of poor performance games in EU when they're this late. These guys are grinding all the time. Geralt, I think, seems like... I've seen him do some things where he makes mistakes he doesn't normally do. Another player. Hey, what's up, Theory? How you doing, bud? Ugh. I mean, Beyond's got to be tired, too. He probably got up right before this started. Was rubbing the sleep out of his eyes. As I said, too. All right, going into game 2. All right, here we are up a point and in the bottom right-hand corner. In the red, representing Psystorm Gaming, it is MaxPax. His opponent in the upper left, representing Shopify Rebellion, it is Beyond. Hope you guys are doing good, doing well, enjoying yourself. See what happens here. In game number 2. Is Beyond going to pull something spicy out? That's what I want to know. I kind of wasn't expecting that to be the case the last game. DTs versus 3 racks. I was definitely not expecting that for a game number 1, at least. I figured at least MaxPax would probably break that out a little after. And kind of a weird way to set the pace for Beyond, honestly. Truth be told. Deserving of being on Mount Rushmore? When have I ever claimed that he's... Big Mac's a fun guy. That's all I'm going to say, guys. Being on... What the actual fuck is going on with the Big Mac right here? When have I ever said such a thing? Ay. The most I deserve being on apparently is getting trolled by friends, getting a Reddit post made, and getting flamed for all the BM I do on ladder. And people want to attack me a little bit. Cat's under my chair? Yeah, I won't. Charlie, he usually moves, but yeah, from time to time, their tail gets in or they get squished. It's not good. I did not see him under there. Good looking out. And his head's all wet. I have to... You know, I might let somebody else observe. We're going to let... Let's see. Sorry, guys. I should have done this on my own, but you know what? We're going to let Mapu observe. We're going to watch Mapu's professional observing. He said, Dave, you can always watch mine sometimes. So I can pat the cat. I got to still stay near the mic. I can say Charlie's observing, no? All right, anyway. Taking a moment. Pat the kitty, because he's a good boy. All right, Beyond just kind of setting up. He's going 3 racks again? Surely, Beyond's going 3 racks again. I mean, I do believe Beyond knows MaxPax enough, where he's probably expecting something to the effect of 4-gate blink. MaxPax typically does many Protoss, truthfully, in PvT nowadays, especially. He's going to do a few things, but it's usually 4-gate blink. It's going to be Phoenix Colossus, or it's going to be DTs. And DTs not as often, but we have been seeing him do it more lately. It's going to be DTs again against... What is this? Is this choreographed, guys? It's another DT versus 3 racks game? Ay. Beyond, mate. MaxPax. This might actually work for max packs. Oh my god, Beyond's like, there's no way he's gonna go DTs again. Well, guys, my Terran friends in chat, you might be mauling right now. Oh, yeah. It's another DT versus 3 racks game. It's kind of like when... Roddy would be like livid right now seeing this, but he would actually be like, oh, but max packs open DTs. It's not so bad. He hates 3 racks. I'll usually hate 3 racks, but when you go DTs, it's one of those builds you can... it can go either way, depending on the timing. Oh my god, could you guys imagine if this map was a little bit shorter rush distance? And the Warp Prism just got mowed down by Marines? Yeah, this timing's a little different. Oh, he's going for the stim combat, of course, but sometimes it can be the stim and concussive shells. It's only 2 Marauders, though. eBay's going to finish up Dark Templar, going into the natural. Another one going into the main base. Does Beyond have energy available as this goes down? Let's take a look, guys. DT's delaying some of it. Oh, Max Pack saves. Oh, no, he loses a DT after. Saves the Warp Prism. He doesn't save the other. Yeah, he can go back. Go back for it, Max Packs. Actually, behind this, though, it's pretty good for Max Packs. Jesus Lord, he's taking out so much. That being said, the drop down here, the Sentry's trying to get out. I think Big Daddy Immortal ain't gonna pop. This is looking actually a little rougher for Maximus. He's getting more worker damage on the other side. The force field bought him some more time. The boys are pulled, and as much as this army is battered and bruised, it's kind of a little rough. 1 DT could get a lot of work done. 1 anything, but guess what? A scan's available. This is what Guy's talking about. It's kind of depending on the build and depending on what's going on, it could go either way for either of them. Beyond taking, in my eyes, kind of a better deal there. Max Pax has the 3rd base, so that's why I'm kind of like, well, is he? Beyond has more workers. Max Pax is the 3rd base. He delayed the factory for an eternity. He killed the gas. He killed less workers by a lot, but still, the fact that he has 3 Nexi, he has a Big Daddy Immortal out. So, Max Pax's tech's really delayed. Like, if he didn't lose as many DT as he had, I'd say maybe, but yeah, I feel like Beyond just outplayed him, guys. The macro is good behind it, but this is literally a style I used to play before Beyond's washed. I don't know, I'm thinking... We'll see. Big Daddy Immortal and the shield battery's pretty nice. Charges it, done the 2 Archons. Could be a recall, but Max Pax is just going to go try to get damage. Missile turrets are out, but not many units for Beyond back home. Beyond going to push, going to try to get the 3rd base. He's not going to fight in that choke, and I don't hate this. He's chasing down the workers, getting the Nexus, but the 2 Archons are getting God's work done. I don't know. Concussive Shell looks like it should finish. Beyond obviously down in workers, or down in supply-ish, but Max Pack's about to be supply blocked. Loses his 3rd, loses several workers. Max Pack needs the hold. Sentry and an Immortal. 2 Zealots are all Max Pax has. Charge isn't even done. Well, oh, actually that was a very nice placement of the pylon from Max Pax, but still I don't think it's going to matter. As damaged as this army is, it's all damaged goods. The Immortal falls. The last remaining workers goes, and Beyond's gonna take it. Max Pax, I think, got a little sloppy with that micro with the DTs and the main base. Aye. So 3 racks can still work against DTs, but it's what I'm saying. It's one of those things, depending on what you do with DTs and what kind of build and whatever, and the timing of the 3 racks, etc., the kind you do. Kind of a coin flippy game. It's the other thing with 3 racks games, they can be it's just kind of the same thing with DTs too. But I mean, I've seen Pilly even. I've seen Max Pax as well. I have some crazy games where the DT Prism micro is pretty sick. And there's even Ravens out. And they still get God's work done and then go back in with the Archon drop, of course. And But usually it's a charge file up in the past. Like now I see what this one. I think Beyond just caught Max Pax off guard with his move out, and the size of the map I think played a factor too. Rad who set station. I don't think 3 racks is a good build for that map from how big it is and how it's kind of a windy, pathy, weird map that I don't understand why we've seen more and more players not veto it, in my opinion. Especially in TVP. That's weird that these guys didn't veto it. Oh, it's whatever. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Solaris. In the red, representing Psystorm Gaming, is the Prince of Denmark himself, Mr. Max Pax. His opponent in the upper right. In the blue, representing Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Beyond. Alright, we're going to see something different in this game than DTs and 3 racks. I hope the answer is yes. Honestly, who's going to complain about that last one? The last 2? Truthfully, we don't see a lot of that anymore. It's all freaking... It's usually like Stargate openers into Blink. Da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty. Stats parting instead of... Well, you probably wouldn't now. I don't know. I hope Parting surprises us with a little bit of time in StarCraft 2. He's like basically like, yo, I'm going to be Stormgate Pro, he said. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little bit of him. I think he probably doesn't want to waste too much time. Obviously, he's in the military. Those guys have some free time, as we see with SOS. But I know Zest was freshly in. Last time I talked to Zest was some months back, and he's like, bro. Imagine if that was live and nerves. Well, yeah. I think it's a lot different when you go in for that rung of a tournament. This is a $400 weekly. You know what I mean? We're already midway. We're well into Atlanta. We're getting close to Katowice. And we're in the grand finals for Max Pax. He's won so many of the damn things and made it to the finals that he's probably like, whatever. Beyond, on the other hand, it's kind of cool to see him here. Yeah, we got a lot of upsets and stuff. It is kind of cool to see a change of pace. Clem versus Beyond was definitely a really good match, but I think that was kind of crazy. That was one of the more coin flippy TVTs I've seen in a minute. It looked like Beyond was dead so many times. 3-gate blink. Now we'll see. He's going with a Stalker this time. No double adept. Well, actually, it was double adept Stalker. Anything's possible. All right, what do we got? Boom. Depth is going to shade away. Not finishing off the SCV, but does delay the CC a little bit. All right, Beyond going into Attack Lab opener on the factory. It is going to be a blink opener from Maximus Paximus. What one we'll see. It does appear that this is going to be, as the Big Mac said, it is going to be 3-gate blink. He might drop it. He may go 4. I think it's going to be 3. He'll do 4-gate blink sometimes, but other than, I don't know. In a way, too, though, let's be real here, guys. It's Protoss. What we actually got to do these days. Proxy Void Ray. That's what we can do. I want to see Max Pax go back to that shit. No one would ever expect it. And what era would you ever expect? Like in the EPT EU, we're in the finals. It's Max Pax and Clem. And game number 5 comes up. Imagine Max Pax just dropping Proxy Void Ray Tempest. Imagine. How thrown off would that would make Clem? He could definitely do it too. He'd have to go back to his old cheesiness. So to that note, I kind of understand what the Big Mac's saying. He's like, yeah, it's not just him. Like, there's so many players, and these days it's we just don't get a lot of diversity in Protoss. Unless we go to NA players, then you'll see Estrella or Trigger pull something out. M Canning's ESL run was actually pretty based. M Canning brought out the proxy voids. Among some other crazy stuff. Estrella will certainly do some wild shit too. And you gotta love it. Alright. Blink has completed for Max Pax. Beyond doesn't have 2 tank seeds at the top. He does have the 1. Max Pax trying to do what he does and get damage. Wait, where's that Reaper? Okay. He's gonna try to shark with 4 stalkers in the back like he does, trying to get insane damage. But Beyond is... Okay, that's why he didn't siege it. He's preemptively anticipating this. Ooh. Well, that's not so good for Max Pax. Does lose a stalker. He wants to poke in the front, catches an SCV. He might actually get trapped. Okay, delays the gas. There's a little bits of picking here. I do like that he dropped the 3rd base behind it, but again, it's 3 gate, not 4 gate. Blink is the opener. So, you're going to have that. Not quite as... It's not like an all-in, and it's not that committed compared to the 4 gate. Charge follow-up for Max Pax. We do have concussive shells, combat shields, and +1 coming from Beyond, who's just going into Medivacs. So he is focusing on that bio. Marines chiseling at this a bit. They do have stim, but he doesn't use it once. I love that from Beyond. He's not just hammering on that stim key. Nice catch on the observer by Beyond, by the way. Beyond's usually so good at catching those observers. One of the things I gotta hand it to him. Yeah, observers got a little bigger over time, but I mean, he literally was opening like the build order, so it was kind of easier to tell too. But yeah, he usually does a lot of 3 gate blink. I'm not gonna lie. To a point though, it's kind of like what we see with Clem going 3cc Banshee in TVZ. Alright, anyway, I'm not going to get in trouble for ESL just because Big Mac wants to have some acknowledgement. That's the thing. You forget, you're not doing... If I let you just hammer on here as a mod, too, it doesn't look good for me if the wrong people come in, so... Just saying. To that fault, do I say I necessarily 100% agree with it at points? I respect the man's privacy, but... I don't know. In a way, though, I couldn't tell you... I don't want to lose the casting spots I have. Obviously, I don't have any paid casting. I wasn't on ESL B stream or A stream or any stream other than my stream, but I do enjoy doing this. This year, I mean. It wasn't. Anyway, let's see what happens. I don't think I have the time for it anymore. Alright, let's see here. Vikings. Yeah, gonna get some damage. Nice save. Recall is gonna catch them. Did it though? Yeah, he got it just in time. Alright, extended thermal lance the way. Beyond going into his +1. It's about to finish. He's got his Ghost Academy finishing up. Max Pax with the hallucinations. Beyond some decent positioning with the tanks. He's getting in position. Widow. Oh, actually decent save of the Zealot ball with the Widow Mine right there. Alright, wait, was there an ARB? Yeah, there's gotta be an ARB with this, no? Oh, nice save on the tanks by Beyond. It kind of was, it felt a little lucky, but still. Oh my god, these Zealots are putting in the work in the back. Colossi going down to the Vikings, though. Ooh. Widow Mines unfortunately don't get the Immortal, but still, Beyond kind of getting Shrek'd here a little bit. Yeah, a lot of bit. 30 SCVs. Oh, the pain. Max Pax is losing a lot of his army, though. It's just enough damage. Oh, if only there was something shooting this. Ay. Those Vikings. The Vikings going down was kind of rough for Beyond right there. If he stopped that mid-warp like that, then I would say, well, Beyond has a chance to push across the map potentially. And that would be it. But losing 47 SCVs is kind of rough for our Terran players. He has 21 workers left. I don't know if this is going so well as MaxPax takes a 5th base. We're going to have more Colossi back for reinforcements by the time Beyond even makes it there. And his army supply is not that big. Oh god, MaxPax has DTs. And, Ay. GG's called. MaxPax going to take game 2. Game 3, rather. I don't know why I said game 2. His second map. He takes another map. Is Beyond going to come back in a reverse sweep? Alright, let's see when we get in our next one. Alright. Aye, guys. Another one. Is MaxPax just going to end it all? Or is Beyond going to come back in a reverse sweep? It's going to take the men 2 maps of the Prince of Denmark to take it all. To take the $200 first place prize. Still, we had some good games tonight. Certainly not the games I played. Those were not good games, but... Alright, anyway, here we are on game number 4. Here it is. He needs one more to take it. If he does, in the upper right-hand corner of Hecate, in the red, representing Psystorm Gaming, it is MaxPax. His opponent in the bottom left needing 2 points on the board. Come in on a reverse sweep from Shopify Rebellion. It is Beyond. And we're on Hecate for map number 4. Alright, MaxPax going for a Gate Scout. The replays posted anywhere, they have like a drive for it at ESL. Like, I'm not allowed to hand out ESL replays, unfortunately. Like, there's things I can give out that I try not to for KSL. I've been known to hook up a couple games if people ask here or there or whatever. The Frienderinos. Usually we ask just to help support the tournament. We're actually going to lose it. It's community funded, and we're struggling to keep it going. But that, I still... If somebody asks for one-offs or whatever, you know what I mean, I got you. This, you have to get the ESL drive. I got to find out what the rules are. They release them like once a season or twice a season or something, theory. I can talk to you about some of it, but I can't just hand out the replays, unfortunately. They're very strict on that. As far as, like, they can only go to ESL casters. But it's because of build order analysis, etc., but especially close to the tournaments, too. But what is unfortunate, they do usually give those out even. I was hoping they'd give the regionals and stuff replay access so you can, people can cover them after the fact, whatever, as they do with EPTs, but, like, They don't do that even for casters on it. Okay, Zealot marching across. Max Pack's trying to do the old cheeky cheek. Hoping to get a denial on... Oh my god, it's a 3-Rex again? Okay, he's going back to a 3-Rex. Hoping to get a denial on the CC. So this is the third 3-Rex from Beyond. I've not seen this many 3-Rex in a tournament from a player like Beyond before, but I think he's just hoping... Okay, this game, if he doesn't go DTs... And Max Pack's the guy that invented the Max Packs. Funnily enough, doing something a little more standard with it. It's the Zealot and the Adept push. He's opening with... Okay, the big thing... There's a few big things. So he needs to keep this alive. Oh no, the SCV goes. It is going to go down. That delay is going to be huge. But the other thing he needs to do is deny the information of what's going on above. I think this SCV is going to go down as well. That's a huge dub for Max Packs. Did lose the Zealot and the Adept, but at the end of the day, 3 workers fell, and at the last second, this was delayed. Oh my god, and that could have been a disaster as well for poor Beyond. Now going to be economically built differently than he'd hoped for. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have stuff of tournaments and replays of all sorts of stuff that I can hand out. Still, unfortunately, that's not ESL, but we'll see. I'll find out for you, Theory, if there's anything I could do. Yeah, I'll see if I can find you more information, though. It never hurts to ask. And I forgot how, when, and what exactly. Alright, anyway, here. Because obviously I would like to hook up my man Theory up if he needed something, but ESL's a different animal. It means I need to do more tournaments, guys, but it's been hard. Either way, even if I put all the money in, there's so many damn tournaments now. I can't even cast World Team League, and I'm a World Team League caster. I need to get on that. And Kung Fu Cup, I've not done any. Wish I could. Alright. Stalker's sharking in, and Beyond's out of position. He's going to go right for the third. Blink is going to finish here. There's not going to be a lot to defend. Okay, this is where this builds. Strangely enough, if it's 3-gate Blink, not so much a build to counter to 3-Rex, but Max Packs with the early damage, certainly going to be pretty helpful for him. Beyond's just going full center right here. Nice wall off for Max Packs. Shield battery's not going to be done, though. There's going to be enough DPS to breach this, forcing a recall. Sentry is here. Beyond actually can... Okay, that recall worked out well for Beyond. He can resituate here. He has stim. He has combat shields. Would like to see him get concussive shells even right away, just so it's something on the way. He knows he's against Stalkers. Concussive shell Marauders do be good against Blink Stalkers. Third base on the way. And Beyond doesn't have anything else behind this. Kind of an... It's kind of unfortunate start a little bit. If it wasn't for the Zealot and the Adept, I think this would have went a little differently. Beyond loses that fight pretty one-sidedly. Yeah, I mean, hell, I almost wish he just took that out then. He did trade a little, but it's mostly with shields and stalkers, a little hull damage. Nothing too impactful. He's just now going to the Guardian Shield, Jesus Christ, and concussive shells. And he does have this kind of paltry force against this many stalkers. Still stim to win, baby. He's hoping. He's praying. He wants to get some stalker kills. He wants to get some worker kills. He wants to get something done. He needs to get something done. He wants to get this pylon, maybe? I don't know. He's hoping. Because, you know, this is a little bit of commitment for this push. War Prison with Stalkers, getting some work done on the other side. Beyond holds. Still Max Packs with the 3 bases. Means he's in a good spot. Not a lot of worker damage. Not a lot of really good trades at all for Beyond, to say the least. I hate to say it. It's not looking too good for the B-Man. How this one played out. Concussive shells finished, but there's the boys are late to the party to come repair. I think this bunker is going to fall down. I don't know, guys. This might be a quick one this week compared to some of them. Say no TVZ finals. We'll see. He can be on hold. Army supplies looking pretty grim, though, mate. Third CC's coming down behind it. And there's just not a lot here. Like, there's no... The problem with this build and how everything... It's how this stuff played out. There's no medevacs. So, like, for a while, the bio is really good, but without the medevacs, it's kind of... It's not as OP. Kind of becomes a bit of hot garbage. If you don't get that damage done on the third base, or if it's a 2-base build, just trade really well. Maybe delay the robo-attack at the nat, or wherever you have it. Whatever you can get done, something significant. It ends up not work. You don't often see 3-gate work against 3 racks. It's the only strange. It had to have been that opener. Then again, I have not seen as many pro games with 3 racks lately. But some of it felt build order kind of dependent. Medevacs out. Beyond's trying everything. He's forced to pull the boys, but Chargy boys have arrived. GG's called Max Pack's gonna take it. And a 3-1. Very well played by the Prince of Denmark. Good showing by Beyond. Little surprised on that one, but truthfully, I do think that Zella and Adept opener really caught Beyond off guard. Shit, I'm tired, guys. But not too tired enough not to ladder. I want to play a couple games. When we're done, I'm going to get rid of the delay. I think. But honestly, I am feeling tired enough where it'd be nice to wind down a little. Take care of this stuff, whatever. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. Please consider following my channel if you're not, and subscribing to my YouTube. But yeah. Big thanks to Kingpin for the follow, Potato Gamer for the sub, for the Prime subscription, Dro, Remy, and Shuey for the raids. Alright, I'm going to cut this delay. We'll go on to the Z ladder.